So before we had BizLibrary, we actually didn't have a formal training program. Haley's been a great sounding board, and she's given me a lot of good tips from other clients that I've sort of tried to work in. This year has been a lot of trial and error, working with some of the remote managers to see what's doable and what's sustainable, and Haley's just been great for giving feedback or saying, okay, well, based on this, maybe try this next month, and then we would just check in every month and go from there. BizLibrary's technology has been essential to managing our program, especially because the quality team is really big on audits every year, and we have to make sure we can document what everybody's been doing and any improvement we can show, and this has just been much easier. What I really like is just that there's so much of it that you can customize to everybody's needs. We have a lot of different people all over the country that they deal with different stuff in their departments, and some of them have different concerns. And I like that we can go in and find multiple options for literally anybody. I think the employees really like that it's pretty user-friendly, and that even if they haven't been on in a while, they can click around and they can figure out where they're going. And I think they also really like the diversity of content. We have a lot of people who just go in on their off time and try to learn Excel or something. To go back to the dispersed workforce, that's probably our biggest challenge as far as, training and also just communication company-wide, because we have a lot of different sites that don't really know what each other does. And BizLibrary has helped us with that because we can use custom content on the platform to kind of go into what everyone else does. And we have a video on there that we actually did last year that addressed the entire scope of the company. We had managers all introduce themselves, talk about their teams, and then everybody watched it. And we had so many people that were like, we had no idea all these people were on this side of the country doing this whole thing. We just thought it was us in purchasing. We have a warehouse. Cool. So that's been nice. I guess our warehousing team in Ocala, Florida would probably be the best example of who's improved, because the way that they're set up is a little bit different. We have a purchasing team kind of on one side and then the warehousing team on the other side, but it's all one building. So they all kind of have to learn each other's functions and their jobs to work together to make sure everything's going smoothly. And by doing the training, we've been able to streamline that a little better. We've also kind of tried to start at the very beginning with onboarding, because part of the turnover has been people just felt overwhelmed from the beginning and never stopped feeling that way. Just before we ever had a formal training program in place, we would get new hires who didn't even know what they were doing the first day, or like what they were doing here, or what our company did, and we've used BizLibrary to help with that, and that's actually seemed to help a lot from the beginning.